Okay, I think we're on. I think we're on. I have to check this because I just had to reset like every setting. I don't know why. I think because I upgraded to Windows 11, or should I say my computer upgraded to Windows 11. I didn't really ask it to; it just did. So give me a second, and let's see if you guys can hear me or not. Um, channel. Let's mute this. Okay, seems good. Seems good. So today is day. Oh, I need to change this. Day 18 today. Day 18 of 100 of our 100-day stream grind. We're in the middle of it. Well, we're 18 days into it, and yeah, it feels good. Feels good. I feel like I say it every single stream. I feel like I say feels good, but it does feel good. I think I kind of am just getting better at just everything being a bit more natural every time, I guess. And even now, even when I had to basically reset all my stream, I feel it was easier to do. So I guess that's a win. Now I'm still going to just play with something. What was I going to check? What was I going to check? Can't remember. I don't know. Oh well. Oh yeah. Yeah. Something on my stream deck I'm trying to fix. This. Yeah, give me a quick second. Let's just get rid of this. Don't understand. Don't know. All right, I'll just leave it. Anyway, guys, hope you're having a good day. Let's jump in on some Wordle because it's fun. It's what we do. It's fun. All right, I'm gonna pre-think. First word. What's it gonna be? All right, I think I got a goodie. All right, guys, jumping in on today's Wordle. We're gonna kick off with Chase. Lots of good letters. Oh, only an E at the end. Okay. I'm feeling prone. Okay, interesting. All green so far, which I honestly, I'll call that a win. But we haven't won yet. We've got it on the third, 2 days in a row now. So can we do it in the third? Let's just go RIKE, trike. Don't love it. Tribe. I'm going to try tribe. I think that feels better. Okay. So maybe it's like, it's got to be BR, right? I don't know what this word is. Bright? Is that a word? Is this easy? What? Brute. Like brute force. Okay. Wasn't as natural today. Wasn't as natural, but we did get there. There, another day. No Geoguessr yet, Dan. I only just started, so I'm going to do a few Wordle games, and then Geoguessr is up next. Keen. Tonight we're actually playing some Geoguessr, unlike the other day. All right, so we're going to go into... Let's do global here. All right. Global, I always say this, but it's a fave. It's a fave game. It's so fun. All right, Dan, what country are we starting with? You tell me and we'll kick it off if this loads. Belgium. Belgium was the answer yesterday, so I like it. I'm happy for it. All right. All right, today's global. We're going to kick off with Belgium. Okay, pretty red actually, but not super close. So maybe, maybe let's try down here. Maybe let's try Turkey. Okay, Turkey's getting a lot closer. So maybe we're down here. Let's go Saudi Arabia. That's this whole section here. Further away. Interesting. Okay, this is dangerous because this is kind of a part of the world I don't know super well. So maybe we'll try Greece. No, not warmer. So Turkey is 160 kilometers away, but it kind of covers a lot of ground over here. So maybe we go, what's this here? Is this Iran? This is Iran over here. Okay. 160 still. Okay, so maybe what we're talking about is in here somewhere. Oh boy, I don't know what this is. Saudi Arabia. I mean, it could be Qatar. No. Okay, I think we're in here. Is this Syria? Syria's warmer, but further away. So we're actually up here. Oh man, I don't know what this is. Where's Libya? Oh, it's in Africa, of course. Let's try. I actually don't know what's up this way. Okay, that's Iraq down there. And that's further than these two. So we need to be up here somewhere. 160 kilometers. I mean, I need to just check. It's not Russia. It is Russia. Oh my gosh. Whoo. That was crazy. That was actually crazy. I'm kind of that was kind of lucky because if it was one of these ones in here, I don't know what this is in here. Yeah, which is where I was thinking. So that's good. Feeling good about that. Oh, you got it too there. Nice. All right, cool. That was surprising. And you know what? You started us with Belgium, which was yesterday's answer. Yesterday I started with Russia. So I think that just means they're watching the streams, I guess. All right, jumping in on Worldle for today. I absolutely don't recognize this country, but let's go with Botswana. Okay, so not in Africa, unless we're right up the top somewhere. This is the mistake I made last time. You know what? This could be Ghana. Is it? Let's go. Yes. Let's go. Africa's a big country. So even when you're 4,000 kilometers away, you can still be in the same continent. Sorry, not country. Yeah, nice. All right, I did recognize it. Stoked on that. Okay. Okay, this one I suck at so bad. So I'm going to try. I don't think I've ever actually got this right. This is Flaggle. When you guess the country, it reveals the flag wherever there's an overlap. So, but my flag knowledge is so bad. So I'm going to play it. You're in chat, Dan, but I don't use chat for these. But if I start to suck at this, either you can tell me and I will look, or we just give up. Expectations for this game, they're so low. It's crazy. They're so low. All right. Flag all for today. We're going to start off with... We're going to start off with Argentina. See if we've got any blue. See if we've got any whites. Any yellow maybe in the middle. Oh, okay. So we do seem to have some stars here. Maybe they're all white stars. But what country has stars there? I feel like... I don't know. What country has stars there? So I guess it's in the Southern Hemisphere because it's got the Southern Cross. What's it going to be? In that part as well. Okay, I think we're just going to go for an information play here. I'm going to try and get some colors. I'm going to go Mexico because they're all completely different colors to Argentina. See if we can get some colors down. Okay, there's something weird going on here too. So it's red on this side. Wow. Southern Hemisphere. What on earth? Is this going to be like an islands or something? Like, what's Solomon Islands? Oh, you know what? Not a bad guess. They've got the stars. Yeah. So okay. So we've got blue, red, and then we've got this white stars in the corner, and that's probably maybe there's something funny going on here. I'm not sure what that's going to be yet. I have no idea what this flag is. I just feel like it's an island one. Because it's in the Southern Hemisphere. I don't recognize it at all. Okay, my last guess is going to be Puerto Rico, because I think... How do you spell Puerto Rico? Wait. P... How do you spell Puerto Rico? Is Puerto Rico part of the US? Is that why? No, part of them, not the US, but part of America. All right, I got nothing. Dan, you got any idea? Yeah, one of the little islands, right? I know. But I don't know what islands are around us. Like, I feel like Solomon was actually a good guess. Like, is Torres Strait Island a country? No. What about Cook Islands? That's a place. No, apparently it's not. A lot of the islands are owned by bigger countries. Yeah, we're on the same page. All right, let's just go. Nah. Look, this is Marshall Islands. Let's see if we get more blue. I feel like this game's so difficult. It's not even that. So maybe there's actually... There has to be a different color in here even. All right, I got no idea. Let's just go Zimbabwe. Get some more colors. I've given up on this. We clearly don't know. What the heck is this? But that's all right. That's okay. We're all good. Yeah, and 4 minutes to get literally nothing. Sweet. All right, let's jump in on survival. This game's so hard, okay? I've never once beaten this game. If you don't know, the idea of survival is to not get the word. And everyone thinks that's so easy. But the thing is, you have to follow the rules. So if you get a green, like you have to put the letter in that spot. If you get a yellow, you have to use the letter, etc. So it's actually hard. What's the other thing? Oh yeah, to win, you can't actually win. But the game says, like, your goal is... to get it on the 7th or later, because that way, if it was Wordle, you would have lost because you get 6 guesses in Wordle. So let's try. I know that there's a strat to this, which is probably to use really weird, obscure words, but boring. So boring. I will start with booze, except it's probably not a word, but we'll try. All right. Lincoln, you just missed it. We just played global. We crushed it too, actually. But I'll put a YouTube short up about it tomorrow if you want to see. It's actually like Global is like my favorite of all those geography games. It's super fun. Yeah, it's the one I look forward to when I have to play all these terrible games that sometimes I love and sometimes they destroy me. All right, so let's try and survive. We've got to try and not get it for 7 rounds. Daily survival, let's get into it. We're going to try and start off with booze. Okay, it is a word, and the word ends in E officially, which makes things pretty tricky. Let's try price. If we can avoid the I, okay, this is good. This is good. We need to stick towards the end in the E, and we need to try and use obscure letters otherwise. What about these? Okay. This is going good. Okay. I'm gonna run out of words that end in E here. Okay. I'm trying to think of like, okay, I can't use a second E, which is annoying. So we're kind of like in ULE. Or ALE. What about a gale? Is that a word? No. A veil is probably a word. Okay. This is the best we've ever done in this game. I have to be real. It's the best we've ever done. Okay, so now the only vowel we have left is U. And then there's also the classic Y, fake vowel. So let's try and nudge. I feel like I don't know, we don't really have much of a choice, but it feels like this could just be it. Okay, this is the 6th, so we have to avoid it on this one, which is going to be really hard because I don't know. What the heck is this word going to be? We have to use the N, we have to use the U, D, E. So blank, Jew. Do we think? Jew. So it has to be NDUE if that's the case. Surely this is not a word? Oh, it's the word, and we didn't get it. On the 6th, we did pretty well. I will take that. I think the 6th, we've done 6 one time before, but we've never got the 7th. Dang it. That's hard. Hey, you know what, Lincoln? I've never heard of hurdle, but I'm down. Let me find it. If I just Google it, will it come up? I think I've seen someone playing it before. Does it like add bits of a song? Hurdle. Listen to the intro, find the correct song in the list. Skipped or incorrect attempts unlock more of the intro. Answer in as few tries as possible, share your score. All right. I do feel like this is one of those ones where it's like, you need to know that. If you don't know the song, you're in trouble. And also, am I going to get copyright strike for this on YouTube? We'll find out. Okay, so I think this is the game. Let me just check there's not a different one. Hurdle game. Yeah, I think this is the one. Okay, let me jump back over here. I need to make this. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Okay. Now, can you guys hear audio? I don't know. We're about to find out. So turn up the volume and taps to start the track. All right, let's do it. Oh, okay. I didn't even hear it. I don't have the audio apparently. Hang on. Hold up. Lincoln, we're doing this for you. Are you still here or what? Because I want your contribution to this game. Okay, you guys can hear that, which is interesting. But I need to make my headphones work. Guys, I literally upgraded to Windows 11 last night, and man, it's just everything's wrong. Okay, Lincoln, you're still here. Nice, love it. Okay, I think my headphones are working. So what? That's so weird. Wait, why can't I hear this? Let me just try something else.
What's good, everyone? It's Zigzag here. Welcome back to another Geoguessr video.
Okay, I can't hear anything.
And today,
and you guys can hear that. So I'm surprised you can't hear the music then. Can you guys hear the music when I was playing it just then? Yeah, why is that going to be? Yeah, you can hear. I think you can hear the music. I was just playing a bit of a video just to see if it was coming through my ear or not, but it wasn't. So, all right, give me a quick sec. We're gonna get this. This is what happens when you upgrade your stinking anything. Because I need to hear stuff for later on anyway. So that's so weird. Yeah, you can hear that. Why can't I hear that? Oh, here we go. We've got an IT master on the chat. Colo, why can't I hear this in my AirPods? It's connected to Bluetooth. I'm trying to play Hurdle, but I can't hear the music. And I can't hear anything on it. Why? Like, all right, let me just I'm going back to Facecam because I need to bring up like Spotify or something and just see if I can hear anything. Otherwise, it's just like probably my headphones just don't work right now. No good. What on earth? I wonder what it is. All right, what about this? Guys, this is fun, isn't it? Bit of just some technical difficulties. Let's try the old gaming headset out. If we can't win the game with these on, we definitely don't deserve it. All right. Still nothing for me. Lincoln, I'm thinking we're so close to not playing this game, and I'm not happy about it either. At least it's not that. I like guarantee this is literally a this is just one of those Windows things that's just like cooked itself since I yeah. I actually want to play. I actually want to play for real. I can hear like it. Okay, that worked. But that doesn't work. Okay. I mean, we need this. We need this anyway.
What's good, everyone? It's Zigzag here. Welcome back to
At least we figured this out now before we got to the actual, before we got to Geoguessr, we actually need to hear. Sound. Okay. Here we go. Headphones. I reckon we got it.
another Geoguessr video, and today I'm going to be playing a series.
We didn't get it.
What's good, everyone? It's Zigzag
Okay. All right. We're on. Can you? Okay. Am I still making noise here? Yes. Okay. And can you still hear this?
here.
Yes, you can. All right. Holy dooly. Why would that setting change? Nobody knows. All right. We're playing Hurdle. We're on. Let's listen. And I believe we just get more of the song as we guess. So let's have a listen. Okay. I have absolutely no clue. I'm going to say Pete Murray. Wait, he's not even on here? Oh, what? It's like an acoustic song, right? Or like I don't know. I don't understand why like half the bands aren't on here. All right, who's got a guess? Chat, you let me know. What if I go Toto? What are these options here? Africa by Toto. I know it's not the song, but I'm just interested if it's on here. It's not in there. That's so strange. The music only plays short end. This is it. Wait, you actually can't hear that, can you? Oh gosh, it was on. Okay. There you go. There's your music. Man, this is crazy. At least I'm glad we're getting this all sorted out now, because otherwise, like, it needs to get fixed at some point. So, I'm happy for it. Yeah, literally, I don't know. There was Travis Scott songs on here, so let's just go one of those. Let's go. 18. Okay, it's not that. Shocker. All right, let's try the next. Let's see the next little bit. I don't think I feel like I would recognize the song. I feel like I would recognize it if I knew it. And it's like acousticy. I've got nothing. Ed Sheeran. Let's go A-Team again. Let's just keep guessing songs that are called A-Team. The A-Team. Okay, it wasn't Travis Scott A-Team. Maybe it was Ed Sheeran A-Team. No, okay. I don't know the song. Yeah, it sounds like John Mayer. But will it even give me a clue? John Mayer's not on here. That's so strange. The selection that they give you on here is so strange. Look, Lincoln, it's not your fault, but this game, it's not cutting it today. It's not cutting it. Let's try another song called A-Team. There isn't any. All right, Charlie Puth. All right. Literally never heard this song in my life. All right, cool. I found that much more difficult than I thought I would because I don't know the song. I feel like if you don't know the song, it's like, how can you do it, you know? How do you guess? You just don't. You just can't. All right, let's go for what have we not done? Yeah, it just sounds like acoustic guitar. Okay. Let's try this. This one's again. This one's kind of fun as well sometimes, but also sometimes this one kind of sucks. So let's just find out. Oh, it's not working today. All right, ditch it. We're gonna play the hardest maps in the world on Geoguessr. All right, this is a great screenshot from Zigzag. Sorry, Zigzag. He has made a video that went out today called "A Pro Made the Hardest Possible Geoguessr Maps for Him," and it's 3 maps, and he put the links in the description, which means that we get to play them. So we're gonna watch the intro to this video just to see how they work, if there's any like interesting quirks about them, and then we're gonna play. I'm gonna see how we go against him, and if it's funny, we'll make it a YouTube video. Otherwise, it will live on live stream forever.
What's good, everyone? It's Zigzag here. Welcome back to another Geoguessr video, and today I'm going to be playing a series of maps created by my friend and pro player Lemon. Now, Lemon is one of the best players in the world at the country of Indonesia and a top tier player at the other countries as well, and he has gone ahead and chosen 15 locations for me today, which are as hard as possible. Now, the first map here is called Denial, and he's told us to play this one on no moving. I'll have the links to play along in the description. Let's get it. Okay, Denial. First round here we go. Okay, so immediately...
Oh, whoops. Okay, cool. So that's just it. It's just hard maps. Sweet. Okay, I've got the links here already. This is Denial. Do you know the longest river in the world? All right, let's start the game. I feel like this. I don't know why, but this webcam's like everything reset, and I have to change it. This webcam's like too wide right now. Here we go. This is better. Yeah, that's what we need. All right, let's jump in on Denial, the first map, and see how we go. Okay, so there is no time limit to this, and there's no moving either. So we're just panning and zooming only. All right, so obviously this is going to be super hard. We have, and also chat, you're welcome to chat, but I am not going to look at you before I guess. We have bamboo here, I think, which makes me think like we could be like somewhere down here in Southeast Asia. Like I'm thinking instantly, I'm thinking Malaysia, maybe the Philippines, but I think the path just looks kind of wrong for the Philippines. So I'm feeling kind of like Malaysia. Got any other clues at all? Can we see where the sun is? Probably is a good thing to do. I feel like it's... I don't really know, actually. I feel like it's here, which would put us in the north, which means that we are probably down here in the south. Okay, I don't mind this. Maybe we're down here in Java. I think that's the best guess I've got. Because of the bamboo. Like, this is definitely bamboo here. Could be Philippines. No, let's stick to this. Let's stick to Indonesia. We're just going right in the middle of Java here. Let's see how we went. Cool. Almost couldn't have got further away. Cool. All right, round 2. Okay. Yellow lines. Feeling US or Canada to start with. There's got to be some great information here. Now, these houses are weird. Let's just say that. They're unusual. I'm not familiar with this kind of like architecture at all. This is like deer antlers on there. Okay, so I'll just tell you, the thing that comes to mind instantly is that we're somewhere out here. Like we could be up here in Maine, or we might be in Canada over here. Like this is Newfoundland. Could be out here somewhere. Could be here somewhere. Feels like could be Maine. The houses are so weird though. I don't have anything else to go off. I was really hoping to just peek through and see a little Canadian flag on someone's house or something, but I mean, they called it the hardest maps, right? Like they said, these are like impossible maps, so they're clearly like harder than you even think they are. All right, I'm gonna go with my gut here. I'm going right up here in Maine somewhere. I don't understand what these houses are. No idea. So there's a chance we're not even like maybe this is just like Thailand or something. But we're gonna stick with that. What? That's the Philippines? Oh my goodness. Okay, we're going to react to Zigzag after this, and I am just praying that he's done something similar to what I've done here. Hello, Rust. How you doing? I'm not looking at the chat while we play through the rounds, just so you know, but I will in between, happily. So, but also feel free to play along as well, but I've just got you on the side here, that's all. But we are playing, if you just jumped in, we are playing a map against Zigzag, who's an Australian pro Geoguessr, and he has had 3 what he's called impossible maps made up. And so far I agree, because I've guessed like 14,000 kilometers away both times. All right, let's go on to round 3 and see how we go. All right. At least this time we can see the sun's in the south. So we're going to get a hemisphere right here. After that, I don't know. Let me think. What's going on here? Just some random fabric out in the bush, of course. Okay. This is my guess. Because this map has been so crazy so far, I could still be completely wrong here, but I'm going to say that we're in Colombia. I'm going to say that we are somewhere in the middle of nowhere in Colombia, and I'm basically just going off the fact that it's really green. And that's pretty much it. Like, I don't even think this is a car. Like, I think this is a trekker, which means that it could be literally anywhere. So if we're closer than like 15,000, it'll be a new record. Oh, man. It's like Taiwan. It's like hilarious how hard this is and how far away I've managed to get. Like, it's almost impossible for me to have got further away every time. The circumference of the Earth is only like 40,000 kilometers around, I think. So 20,000 is like the opposite of the whole planet. Okay. Clearly, I mean, I just literally don't know. I'm just going Russia, somewhere where there's mountains here. This is genuinely so difficult. Yeah, look at this little road here. This is it. This is the 5K right here. Okay, closest one yet. That's in Sri Lanka. Holy dooly. All right, is that it? Oh, we got one more. Gosh. Okay, instant thought. Instant thought is Sweden. So I'm running with it. I'm going Sweden. I'm going right here in the middle. Let's see. That is outside Turkey, Istanbul. Okay, that's probably the worst score I've ever got in Geoguessr ever. So this map is genuinely really hard. Let's go have a look how Rainbolt did in the first one. Not Rainbolt. Let's have a look how Zigzag did in the first one. And please give me any kind of validation. Please, Oscar. Let's see how you went.
Let's get it. Okay, nice. First round here we go. So immediately before looking around, I thought North America, and it would still definitely.
This is like I'm already a winner, okay? Because he won't guess North America, but at least he said it, okay? And that's where we clicked. We're in Maine. I mean, that's USA, but nearly North America, Canada.
They seem that way. I mean, these houses do look North American. Now, this lamp with the with this angle feels very Argentinian to me. The problem with that is that a single yellow line in Argentina would be very strange. Normally they do white ones. So I guess the other idea here would be Mexico or something like that. I think these pines are kind of more typical of Mexico. I mean, if anything, I thought it was Guatemala, but the Geoguessr shape does not fit for Guatemala at all. So I guess I would be thinking of Mexico here because although it's very rich, the way they've painted this road line and particularly this lamp is just something I would not associate with the US. I'm looking into the distance here, seeing if we can see anything. I would assume that it's probably somewhere near Mexico City if it is there. The sun here is...
It's like literally what I was doing. Just hoping for like a flag or anything at all.
Slightly to the north, which is interesting because you would expect that to be Southern Hemisphere. So if this was Southern Hemisphere, it would be Brazil or Colombia. Neither option I particularly like compared to Mexico, I think. That being said, this kind of like purplish flower here, whatever this is, these leaves, I do associate those probably more with Colombia than with Mexico. So I guess that is my 50-50. Colombia versus Mexico here. Both are in the Northern Hemisphere, so the sun's not really relevant anyway. Yeah, I guess I probably would just go Mexico here. That does seem like the better of the two options. And I don't see anything in particular to lean me one way or the other. So options here, anywhere between like Mexico City and Chiapas. I would suppose Mexico City is the most likely here. Or maybe we could pick somewhere just outside. Like what looks like a rich neighborhood here? I don't know. I'm gonna go up in the hills in Mexico City. And wow, it was
Validation. Validation. I'll catch you, Rust. Hopefully I didn't miss you, but good to see you. Validation. I would think I was also 14,000 kilometers away. Oh, this is what I needed. This just makes me feel so much better. My goodness.
Well, it's Philippines. That actually makes sense. He's already made us go wrong continent, guys. That's absurd. Wow. These pines really look South American, but now in hindsight, it does make sense. This lamp, I thought that looked really Latin American. That was basically what caused me to go there. But also the road lines, that's a crazy location. Very fun one for sure. Okay, 3 points to start off with here. Next one.
All right, this one, we went Sweden and it was Turkey, is Istanbul, just outside Istanbul. I mean, we'll see. We got super validated on the first one, so thank you, Oscar. Let's see how we go this one.
Jumping in, looks like I would say Europe here. Let's have a look. Ooh, these fences. I think you see these kind of fences a lot in Europe, but maybe particularly Turkey. So I'm immediately thinking of Turkey here with those fences. Got some benches, trees. Yeah, they feel European to me. I'm not sure what they are, like oaks or something. Okay, so yeah, let's check the Geoguessr here. Geoguessr is the standard Geoguessr that you find everywhere apart from the US and a few Asian countries. So that's just the blur. And yeah, I think I'm going to go for Turkey based on these fences. I think it does make sense to be Turkey. I think if I'm wrong, it's probably
It's a great guess. That is a great guess.
Bulgaria or like Spain or something like that. With the landscape here, I'm going to go near Istanbul. The problem is it's a bit flat, so I'm not really sure what that would mean, but I'll click on the outskirts of Istanbul here. And yeah, great guess, honestly. That was really nice. There was nothing really to go off of apart from the trees and the fence there. So that was a good one. Good get. Next one here immediately gives...
Okay, we went Russia. I hope he says immediately gives Russia vibes. But I'm pretty sure this one was Sri Lanka or something, wasn't it? Ugh.
You Bhutan vibes. Ooh.
I mean, they border. They border.
We have the blur that I was talking about that's not in some countries. So let me explain that one quickly. You got the kind of jagged blur above both of the wheels. That one is found, one, in every country when it's backpack coverage, but this does appear to be car coverage on a road, and in which case it's normally found in United States, Cambodia, and Sri Lanka, I believe. And I think this is Sri Lanka then. Well, let's have a look if
We learned something, guys. We learned something.
we can see anything else first, because I'm not certain about that. It could still be Bhutan, which was my original thought. Maybe he's taken the car into account. I wouldn't be surprised. That being said, it is really common to get this really high altitude coverage in Sri Lanka, where you get these really thin and low quality roads and you just can't see anything around. So I think I will go for it. I'll trust the dip on this occasion. And you know what? If it ends up being Bhutan, then we learned something at least. So let's give it a go here. And it was nice.
I am the one that learned something today. It is I.
Yeah, up in the mountains there in Sri Lanka. Another good score. Another good score. Next one here. Ooh, this is fun. Immediately knowing that this is made by Lemon, the Indonesian expert, I might consider Indonesia here. Looking around, we don't really get anything on the Google car here. That's kind of interesting. Yeah, it seems like the Google car is pretty much useless on this occasion, which is, yeah, always in itself kind of a clue. Copyright here. Are we able to get some? Could help our cause here, I dare say. 2020. Okay. I think this is Indonesia, but it could be like Mexico or, I don't know, something completely different as well. If it was Indonesia, I'm not sure where, but what other countries are even possible here? Maybe Argentina, USA? I don't know. This definitely feels somewhat Southeast Asian to me, and with that copyright date, you would, I think, click Indonesia, which was, to be fair,
For the record, we went Colombia on this one, and we weren't even close.
even NMPZ, my first idea. So yeah, I think I'm between Mexico and Indo. I think I would lean Indo, maybe Jakarta area, maybe like southern Sumatra, something else on Java. That's kind of my idea here. I think I'd go for Java. Let's go in Bekasi Regency here. And oh no, it was Taiwan. That makes sense. I think I played a bit too much into the map meta here, or I just thought because it's Lemon, he would chose Indonesia. But yeah, that's still, I mean, still the right continent. Unfortunately, pretty far away though.
Okay, so both of us not getting that one at all. You know, it's not a win, but it's validating.
And the last one here. Ooh, so we have this.
We went Indonesia on this one, so I'd love to hear him talk about that.
Blur, that's interesting. I think I recognize this one actually. I think I know the road, and if I am right, it was north of Temuco inside the national park. There is an
Ripperino.
national park here. Okay, that's good. Let's see if we can line it up, because I remember this one had a lot of bamboo, and we have bamboo here, and it just looks like it would be in Asia, but I'm pretty sure I do remember this exact place. That being said, I'm not really seeing the angle inside this one, so was it maybe a different city? I mean, yeah, it doesn't look that great. Maybe it was a different city, not Temuco. Los Angeles seems not to have anything that fits. Talca, also not. Valdivia, also not. So I think I am remembering correct here. Maybe Puerto Montt. No, it seems like it would indeed be Temuco if I'm remembering correctly, and I just have that feeling, you know, I just have that feeling that it is. But if it's wrong, it's probably like, I don't even want to know, bro. Let's just find out. If I'm wrong, it's probably Indonesia. And okay, nice. How did I miss this angle? We got 5,000 points anyway. Excellent stuff there. 15,000.
Crushed it. Absolutely crushed it. All right, let's jump in on map 2. Let's see how we go. Before he goes in, we're going to go map 2. This one is called Anger. I feel that. And once again, no time limit, and we can pan, we can zoom. I think the next one is an MPZ, but this one we can pan and zoom around. So let's have a look. Okay. Okay. Instantly, no clue. Sun is north. Okay, this... I have an idea. But it would be crazy for this map maker to do this, because I think that this is on Kangaroo Island, which is like very close to where Oscar actually lives, and he's been here before. So I feel like my chances of this being correct are very low. I'm going to use his trick, and I'm going to line up a road and see if I can find one. I mean... there's heaps, I guess, because there's so many roads. I don't know what else. I think we're in Southern Hemisphere. This looks okay. Let's see. Oh my gosh. The 15,000 kilometers. What is this? What is this? All right. No. I mean, what? You can't even go. Oh, yeah, you can. All right. No. No, no, no. Next one. Let's go. I don't think this is the map. I think I need to do a reset. Okay, cool. Okay. Well, here's the thing, right? If it wasn't this map, then this would be the Philippines. This would be like here somewhere. Okay? But it is this map, which means it's just not. It's just not going to be the Philippines. I think that's what this is supposed to look like. But it does beg the question, where are we then? I think these are the ones that they call oil palms, which are, I believe, maybe kind of close to the equator. I'm going to do this one time. Unless it pays off, I'm going to do this one time. Apparently, I think the bait is Philippines. Therefore, we're in Kenya, i.e., 15,000 kilometers away from the Philippines. This was Brazil. Round 3. Can't talk about it. Okay. This one hurts. Because this looks exactly like my home country of Australia. We have somewhere that is like post bushfire, growing back. But it looks so much like Australia that I just think it just can't be. Which sometimes Argentina looks a lot like Australia, and sometimes South Africa looks a lot like Australia. So I'm going to go South Africa on this. Knowing full well that this looks exactly like Australia. Let's go somewhere down here. Like, we're on the same, like, longitude or whatever this is as what I believe we are in Australia. Let's find out. I never in the world was I going Mexico on that. If Zigzag guesses Mexico on that is unbelievable. Holy dooly, that looks so much like Australia. Just wait for the video. Wait for the video. He will say it. Zigzag will say it. Okay. I mean, I have nothing on these. I have not a clue. They are genuinely, these maps are too good for me. They really are. Thailand. It's like hilarious. It's like he knows what's obvious and then what to avoid, you know? This one is Philippines. Okay, Taiwan. That's the closest we've had yet. That's a 2,000 score. That score is more than we got on the whole last map. So, and look, we basically got no points besides that one. Oh, man. All right, let's watch the exact play. That is just crazy, man. It's so crazy.
Some points on the first one, so he did get us to go wrong continent once and wrong country.
So maybe we could get a win. Like, we could get a single round win here on that Taiwan, Philippines. I don't think anything else is even close, but I'm so intrigued as to what he thinks about the Australia that was Mexico.
Once as well. Apart from that, though, we nailed the other 3. So let's get into the next one. Okay, we move from denial to anger. This time, we're playing with the no car script, so we are not going to be able to see the car on the ground here. Let us see what this holds. Okay, first thought here, guys. I wondered about a bit of, like, old Generation 3 Bangladesh action here. Ooh, that's interesting. Almost looks like Asian characters, because this feels like we're in some kind of a botanic gardens, right? We have trees lining. We have fan palms here. Okay, that's pretty unique. And yeah, that's kind of it. Okay, there are so many options here, especially in a botanic gardens. We can't really assume any of these trees are trustworthy, right? Because they could all just be grown separately from where they're meant to be, you know, non-natives. I don't know. This could even be Australia, technically. But I think it's somewhere in the Asian continent. And I thought like Sri Lanka, I thought of Taiwan, even Japan, I think is decently possible here. Bangladesh, as I mentioned, I still kind of like that idea. But I just don't really know if they would do little signs like this. I feel like that would be kind of, you know, not quite in line with Bangladeshi stuff that I know. Anyway, fan palms here. I think like Taiwan is such a decent shout, but at the same time, profoundly not confident on this guess, to be honest with you. I don't know, what else would it be? Over in the Americas, certainly could be Mexico.
I find it so interesting how these guys that are pros, like, they just know things that they don't even realize they know, you know? Like, he gets this Taiwan vibe and he'll probably commit to it. And it's just going to be like, he just kind of like had something in there that knew something.
Something
you know?
like that. I really don't know where this is, but I think these kind of look like Asian characters. I think the vegetation does fit well enough. So I will try Taiwan here. Not loving it, but at least liking it. I will go in Changi City. Oh! It actually was. There you go. All the way south. Yes, it was Chinese language. Very difficult to make out, but that's a good get. Okay, next one here. Will immediately strike.
Okay, he's going to say immediately strikes me as Australia.
Strikes you as Australia, right? With these.
Okay, that's all I needed to hear. That's all I needed to hear. But does he know it's Mexico?
With these eucalyptus.
Reminder, I didn't go Australia. I also acknowledge this looks exactly like Australia, but I went South Africa. So let's see.
So could it be elsewhere? That's a difficult one. Okay, looking out down here. See, that is hard, isn't it? We have some kind of a reservoir with like an island on a lake. I'm noticing every tree is a eucalypt here. So surely this is Australia. Like, I really don't see where else this could be. I don't think it's Adelaide. I could see Sydney or Brisbane. I also do not think it's Melbourne, but it could be Perth, technically. This would be crazy Brazil. This would be a crazy, I don't even know, Thailand. What else this could possibly be? It has to be Australia in my books. And yeah, we have this big river. So that's kind of all we got to go on here. I would say that the safe send is Brisbane, but it almost seems too good to be true, right? So what else could we be looking at? We see more buildings.
Exactly.
Over here. We're in some kind of a nature reserve in a big city, I think. I think that's what's interesting about this one. I'm just trying to confirm that this would not be Adelaide. And to be fair, it is possible. I definitely didn't think so. I think it's Brisbane or Sydney. Could be something. Oh, could be that actually. Prospect Reservoir, southwest of us. It's not bad. Not a bad idea. All in all, I think I will opt for Brisbane outside the city here. It makes most sense. There's a big river flowing through Brisbane. I will go in the. Let's actually pick the right nature reserve here, shall we? I will go in the Clos Botanic Gardens. That is actually absurd. Oh my gosh, it makes...
The validation is so real. Let's hear what he has to say.
Makes sense though. What is this, man? That is astoundingly Australian looking forest. Like, wowie. Just wowie. I don't even know, man. How do you find such a location? Even this building in the background, I was like, that looks so Australian. I was just convinced. But yeah, I couldn't really place what was going down here. Regardless, sick location. Absolutely. Next one. Okay. Ooh, this is familiar.
This one I went Kangaroo Island. Like, Oscar's been there, so he probably knows it isn't, but...
Looking very sandy on the road, darker soil, and we have landscape over there to our southwest, some kind of a beach. First thought was like Ukraine, Russia with this kind of soil, but looking over at what's going on here, could it ever be like Uruguay or something like that? I could honestly pay that. The vegetation here is super generic, right? It's like, it's just coastal vegetation. We have a house over there? Not sure about that. Yeah, this is the best angle we have. Like, what would I guess if I just saw this? I don't know, it could even be like a coastal Kenya or something. There's so many options on the table here, in my opinion. Thailand, Cambodia. I actually kind of like those as well, man. There's just so much that's possible. It seems like the ocean is west, though. I would definitely say that. East Coast US would have been more possible than West Coast, so I'm thinking probably not USA unless it's Florida. Uruguay, I can see it. I could actually see it being Punta del Este somehow. Maybe I do enjoy the Southeast Asia idea a little more though. I think so. I think the way it's kind of sandy mixed with the dark dirt may be better. Oh, and the sun is more so to the north. Maybe I do stick PDE here with a bit of Uruguay action. I think the camera being a bit hazy does at least fit. So I think I will try that. Honestly, this is a crazy round if it is Uruguay, and if it's not, I'm keen to see where it is. Let's go here. Oh, Colombia's crazy. In Barranquilla, yeah. If I could have picked anywhere in Colombia, that would have made sense, but no, I did not think of that country. 154 points. We got the right continent, but that's it. Oh, and the next one. This should be distinctive, right? First things first, it almost feels tropical, right? We have lots of big leafed kind of plants, so definitely a higher rainfall kind of area for that reason. The road texture is fascinating here. Okay, a few ideas here. All the way northwest, Argentina in the green section here, could see that. Like Florida, not out of the question. Mexico City, we already had Mexico, but it's not out of the question as well, I think. I even thought of like a max South Bulgaria. You do get coverage that looks like this sometimes there. I think we can agree though that these leaves, some of these waxy looking leaves are not European, I would say. Likewise, I don't really think it's Turkey, but man, this is a fun one. What is going on? I think the max northwest Argentina idea is the most compelling to me. Just the way it is like kind of high rainfall but not very tropical feeling would seem to fit that. I think my next idea would be US. Seems like the sun is not really usable here, so I think I will go for the Argentinian idea. Gosh damn though, hard round. I'm pretty confident that I'm wrong. I'll pick this road here in Argentina. Let's go. Ooh, South Africa makes perfect sense, man. That must have been recently updated. Let's see, is it 2024 coverage? 2023, okay. Makes sense. If it was Gen 2, I bet I know what this looks like, yeah.
It's just so, like, clearly such a hard map, right? It's crazy. I'm you know, I love you, Zigzag, but I'm just glad that it's a struggle for you as much as it is for me. Or it's a way more of a struggle for me, but I'm just glad to see that it's not super easy.
Yeah, this is one of these roads. In Gen 2, I know this road already, but in Gen 4, I did not recognize it. Next time, I will though. Okay, next round, we got oil palms, so clearly not Southeast Asia, if we know.
That's exactly what I said.
Know the psychology of the map, but it's called anger. Okay, it's not denial, it's anger. We've gotten very few points so far. Is this just Indonesia? It's funny because we've had hard round after hard round. If I was playing a game here that wasn't a bait map, I would go Indonesia. I'm looking at this undergrowth, it almost feels Indonesian. So what are the options here? Would be Chiapas. You get a lot of these oil palms growing in Chiapas. I think because it's Gen 4, we can't be in Nigeria, which is another place you get a lot of oil palms. I don't think you really get this in Bangladesh. Thailand would be unlikely, Philippines unlikely, so we're pretty much dealing with, well, I don't know. Yeah, maybe it's Thailand or something. I think I would go Indonesia here, man. Oh, what about Brazil? See, that could be an interesting idea that I hadn't considered. We do have reddish soil here. Brazil is known for a few places with oil palms. The way the undergrowth looks, it almost could be Brazilian. I'm actually warming up to that idea, you know. Okay, you know what? I'm here to play the game. Going Indonesia would be boring. Let's go Marabá, which is a place I think they have the most oil palms in Brazil. And finally, the sun. It's pretty much midday. Okay, let's hit the go. Ooh, it was Belém.
Really good. Really good.
Damn, let's go. That's a good result. 8,300 there. Not too bad. We went the right continent 3 times. We went the right country twice. The South Africa was gettable. The Mexico, oh my gosh. I mean, theoretically gettable, but what is that round? I'm actually astounded. And finally...
All right. Round 3. Map 3. Let's jump in on map 3, see how we go. Let's set ourselves a challenge to get 5,000 points total. That's the challenge. Let's jump in. That's 1,000 points per round, which has been impossible so far. Okay, and this one's an NPZ, so all we have is this shot. Okay. I'm going to say Argentina. And that's all. That's Hawaii. Wow. Wild. Wild. All right, on to round 2. Okay, this one, I don't like this because it feels too familiar. But I actually think that this is like England, which is kind of good because we haven't had anything in the UK. This just kind of feels like something around here. I'll send it. I'll send it in England. So there we go. What? Oh, this is Russia. Really? Wow. All right, we're not looking good for the 5,000, but all it takes is one good guess. One good guess. Okay, round 3. Ooh, okay. This is so difficult. Obviously, it's the whole point. But, like, this wall here, it's giving me nothing. It's giving me maybe Europe. I think that the sun is in the south. You can see the shadow coming in from this way, which would be south, coming from south. So that puts us in the northern hemisphere. So we're probably in Europe somewhere. Somewhere that's got these old stone walls, like maybe like could be Ireland. But I'm thinking that we go like Romania. Never, ever was I going Canada on that. Wow. It's the guy that built this map. Unbelievable. Shout out to you. Unbelievable. Okay, last round. NMPZ is so crazy here. Okay. I'm actually going to say, just on this tiny bit of building here, I'm going to say we're in Japan. I'm going to click Tokyo. We're going to get 4,700. And we're going to get 5,000 points total. Let's see it. I can't believe we finished with Melbourne, Australia. Is this Albert Park? Wait. Is this Albert Park? Literally been here. Albert Park it is. Oh boy. Where were we? Just here somewhere. Yeah, I mean, I've literally been here. It's crazy. That's crazy. Whoo! That is sad. Oh, we've got one round left. Okay. We got 3 points on that. That one's going to drive Zigzag crazy as well. There's no way that he knows that that's Australia. There's no way. Okay. See, these are just like your classic, in my mind, at least, this is your classic Southeast Asian kind of greenery here. Like, could be Thailand, could be Cambodia, could be in any of these countries here is what I'm thinking. This is eucalyptus trees, I think, which is interesting. It looks like it could be Australia again as well. I am going to say Thailand here. And I don't have a better, I just don't know. That's literally it. I have no clue, except for that foliage kind of looks in that part of the world. And that is Kenya, 9 points on the board. That is 322 total. We officially have the worst score I've ever had in this game by a long shot. All right, let's see how Oscar goes in this. Let's see how Zigzag goes. Round 3. That was tough. That was really tough.
We have Depression, which is the no moving, panning, or zooming map. On moving, G. Helgren got a 9,000 score. So that's pretty funny. Let's go. NMPZ. We're allowed to look at the card this time though. And we start off here with, okay, 2019 copyright. Okay, I have some ideas here. I feel like this looks really Caribbean, almost like Puerto Rico, British Virgin Islands, maybe North Colombia, Curacao. Kind of remind me of those places the most. It is weird, but I think this almost looks like a European style sign. So either we're over in Europe and I'm miscalculating things, or maybe this is actually just
I didn't even see there was a sign there.
Curacao as part of the Netherlands. I mean, it's not out of the question to me. I can definitely see that. The camera's also a bit hazy, which you tend to see in Curacao. The problem is, though, the Google car seems to be wrong, in my opinion. I think so. In fact, it's wrong for all the Caribbean places apart from Colombia. So maybe I have to reconsider here. Because I think, yeah, the blur is too wide. These concrete blocks on the side of the road, I did not know what's going on here, man. Some kind of a car park. The Google car blur has really taken me away from this idea. It's still the idea I like the most. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just impossible. Nah, I do not know where this is. Maybe this sign over here slightly feels European. That was one of the ideas why I liked Curacao, but given that the car blur is wrong, do we ever try Bulgaria or Romania or something like that? It would be crazy if we were right. I just don't think the color of the dirt feels particularly European. Like, Europe tends to have more neutral dirt colors than this, being very dark. Maybe Brazil? I'm actually just stumped here. I do not know where this is. I have some kind of a vibe off the trees, but it's not enough to get the right answer, I think. So we have to just guess here. Oh, I hate this feeling.
We went Argentina. Let's see where Oscar goes.
Where you just want to guess, you want to hit guess, but you just don't have a good place to hit guess on. So what about Southern Africa? See, Southern Africa might make more sense than anything I've thought of here. I'm just going to go for that. I don't think it's Bulgaria. I'm going to go for Johannesburg. Ah, it's so wrong. Let's go. Hawaii. Makes sense. Dark dirt, so kind of volcanic-ish. Apart from that, it doesn't really, I don't really know. It's a similar climate, to be fair. Similar kind of latitude to the Caribbean. Similar climate in some ways. It makes enough sense. We're 19,100 kilometers away. Our guess in South Africa is almost the direct antipode to that. That's as bad as we possibly could have started. Next one.
Okay. This is the Phillip Island. Not Phillip Island. This is the Albert Park, Australia guess. Does Zigzag know Australia? Because I don't, apparently.
Here. Houses off to the left and infrastructure off to the left could be Australian. Another thing I considered, this kind of feels like your average bait round in Argentina, Buenos Aires, maybe. I could see that. Yeah, so I'm kind of between Australia and Argentina and Brazil here, I would say. It looks like we've got a golf course off to the right there. I mean, the way they're doing these cages around the taps does look very Australian to me. I don't really identify any city that this would be in. If it was Australia, it's probably Sydney. I'm pretty certain it's not Adelaide. If it is Adelaide, I'm going to be kicking myself. I'll tell you that much. Because I feel like I would have walked this trail if it was Adelaide. So yeah, Buenos Aires, I think. Sun there, a little bit north, so that actually does fit. And apart from that, I think that's about my entire thought process. I just think it looks kind of like Buenos Aires. Very modern buildings, but, you know, Buenos Aires is a rich city in its own right. I mean, is there a golf course downtown? You know, I'm not feeling the greatest about that, because I'm just not really seeing where the golf course would be, though. They do have a lot of parks, at least, in Buenos Aires, so that's at least something that, you know, we can feel a bit better about. But yeah, I think there's like some kind of a golf course logo that comes up when you zoom in nearby one, and I'm not seeing that. But okay, I'm just gonna go downtown. Maybe now that I scanned a bit, feeling worse. I'm just really hoping this is not Australia. It does look like Australia though. I'm going Buenos Aires. I don't care. Oh my gosh, it smells.
Does Zigzag know Australia? No. Do I know Australia? No. I went Japan. He goes Argentina.
But what did I say? I said Sydney, probably, didn't I? Yes. No, Melbourne makes sense, man. Yeah, the way they did this felt very Australian. I was like, that is... Oh, and that's a Victorian bollard. Yeah, it does make sense. At least it was my 50-50. And even this tree felt very Victorian, but I don't know, the road felt more Latin American to me. So there we go. Again, 0-pointer. Right latitude, at least. They're the same latitude, Buenos Aires and Melbourne. Next one here, immediately California vibe. Interesting fence. Options like Chile as well, maybe. Northern Spain could be an interesting thought here. Colombia, maybe. Yeah, Chile, Colombia, US, Spain. I think the fence feels very South American.
I can't believe how hard this map is. If you guys remember, this one was in Russia. And Zigzag just rattled off about 10 countries and none of them are Russia. I went the UK.
but probably not trustworthy on a bait map, you know? What about it? What about California? I really do quite like that. The road feels kind of American to me, the way it's so pale and speckly. I do kind of vibe with this guess still. Very interesting tree. I'm not really sure I recognize that for the US though, but hopefully it's just like a West Coast only species. Second option would be Chile, I think. So let me go in here. I would go like
Oh my
Klamath,
gosh.
which is right on the north border of California. Russia. Okay. Well.
Zigzag is 3 from 3 here with 0 points on the board. Do we have a chance of beating him? We got 300. Feels big now. Feels really big now.
Well, this was a difficult one. That does make sense. Although, out of all the ones
Holy
I've said
dooly.
that makes sense for in this video, count it, take a shot every time. Oh, this is one of the hardest ones for sure. I'm thinking with even no moving, with no cast script, I struggle to get the right continent here. So let's have a look over here. I'm very curious to see how it looks. And all of a sudden, you're into normal Russia. Just this very narrow corridor here where you have the ability to bait me into going the wrong continent. But honestly, the rounds have been high quality. And again, we're on the right latitude here. Means nothing if you're on the wrong continent though. Next one, interesting fence here. Obviously would remind you of Europe, but is that the bait? Okay,
It is. Spoiler, it is. I went Romania here.
we're saying it's not Europe, maybe Korea, maybe USA. I mean, sun seems to be more so to the south here, I would say. So Northern Hemisphere, that does conform with every thought I've had so far. Definitely looks Northern Hemisphere. Road almost feels Asian, which is interesting. So not too sure what I'm making of that. Maybe that could be a Korean house. I'm really struggling to see what's going on with that. I don't mind the Korea idea. I think Korea is better than the United States at least. I think if I was just going for the standard guess in Europe, probably like Croatia, Italy, probably Italy maybe would be my main idea here, but you know, we're ballers here, man. We're gonna go Korea and we're gonna be very far away. Let's go. Oh, wow. Victoria, BC. 3 points. Is that our first points of the season? I think it is. 8,000.
Oh. Oh. Okay. Once again, like I said, no one is ever going Canada on that. That is crazy.
Kilometers away. Makes sense. It was North America. The North America idea was better there. Oh, look at that. It is Asian inspired, at least, I think. And that one's more like German inspired. Fascinating architecture here. Wowee. I mean, just a very difficult one, I feel. The road quality felt particularly Korean. Maybe the rest of the round did not. I mean, this does, you can see what I meant about like an Asian vibe there. Anyway, last round here. Let's lock in and get this correct. I think whatever it is, if I get it wrong, I'm going to be kicking myself because this is familiar. Mexico's always a safe option when you have zero clue and the species are completely foreign looking to you. Could be Indonesia, could be...
So this one we went Thailand on. I can't remember where it was, but I think we also got 0 points on this round. So let's see where Zigzag ends up.
Bangladesh. I can see Bangladesh working. Thailand, always a possibility on these rounds. Does not even look Mexican, which is a shame because I was going to go for that as my default guess. What is going on with this road? It could be like Taiwan or Hong Kong. That would just be, oh, it'd be crazy. I don't know, man. What do you even do, man? It could be Brazil too. It could be a lot of places, my bro. I don't really want to score 3 points on this seed. There is something distinct here. Oh, there's no way it's like around Mount Etna in Italy or I don't know, man. Like it could be Europe. It's a true mind bender. No, it's Lemon's maps. We're going Indo. Last decision. Kenya. Yeah, that makes sense.
Whoa. Turn my lights off. Come back. We're making a dramatic moment. We beat Zigzag. Not only did we beat him in one round, we beat him in a full map. An impossible map, in fact. Oscar. 8 points. Makes my 300 look crazy. And where did I get the 300? Was that on the Tokyo guess? That's crazy. That's so crazy. Let's see what he has to say about that.
That does make sense. That does make sense, actually. Really, it should have been like, okay, this makes no sense, so I have to consider Africa more. But alas, I did not. And there we have it. We drew a lot of straight lines here. You can at least say that. The kind of latitude guessing was at least somewhat correct. But this was a tough challenge, guys. Thank you for watching all the way to the end. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. 57,000 kilometers away for this final seed. Shouts to Lemon for the challenges. I'll see you guys in a video very soon. Till next time, guys, and goodbye.
Guys, shout out Zigzag. His link will be down in the description because we just watched his whole video and wow. We take the win. Let's confirm it right here. Where's my score? Way down here somewhere. 322. Absolutely taking it out over Zigzag's massive 8. Ooh, feels good to be a pro. Feels good to be a pro. Wow. That's crazy. That's so crazy. That map is crazy. I actually sometimes I play these maps. I don't play normal Geoguessr very much at the moment. Like I pretty much only play these like impossible maps, and it makes me really doubt any kind of skills like at all. I feel like I'm actually so bad. But man, it's nice to see someone just make the same kind of guesses and assumptions as you. Feels so good. Let's just jump in on a regular map. Let's just see how we do go. Just for funsies. I don't remember what else I was going to do, so... okay, let's go... Let's just arbitrary world. Arbitrary world. Let's just try and get like 15,000, 20,000. Let's get a good little game in here just for fun. I need to get my audio back. Unmute. All right. 1 minute. No moving. Let's see how we go. I have to get it out of my brain that this is going to be actually just normal, what you expect. In saying that, I have no clue where we are. What on earth is this? I don't have a clue. This looks like somewhere in like Europe, like maybe like Hungary or Croatia or something like that. But if I was just going off the camera here, isn't this like the really bad India camera? I'll stick to what I genuinely think, which is somewhere in the mountains. Where was it? Yeah, Italy. Okay, that's a pretty good guess. That's pretty good. I don't actually want to see it. Thank you. Back over here. All right. Okay. This is the Turkish bollard. So we're definitely in Turkey. But whereabouts, I don't know in Turkey. I literally have no clue. So let's just go somewhere like here and just hope for the best. Turkey's such a big country. I keep clicking on it accidentally. So hard. Anyway, we got the country. That's fine. Happy with that. Are these yellow outer lines? This could be... is this Eswatini? Maybe? Kind of looks like this. What road? Is this dead straight? And we're going northeast. Oh, I forgot I can look around. Yeah, I don't mind the guess. I think we're in Eswatini. So what's the road angle? Just in case we can absolutely nail this somehow. Just fluke it. Maybe this one? It's not quite right, is it? What have we got? We've got big mountains, kind of mostly west. I'm pretty sure we're in Eswatini, and if we are, then we won't be far away. Oh, Lesotho. Okay, that's fair. That's not bad at all. Okay, round 4. I don't know. The sun's over here somewhere? It's in the south, so we're in the north. Is this a like Brazilian or Colombian fence? Maybe. Is that a Mexican pole? I think we're in Mexico. that looks like the hexagonal pole which you get in Mexico. But besides that, I have no clue. So let's just go here somewhere. Yeah, good guess. Good guess. Last round. Okay, once again, we've got the outer lines. Now, I think... No, I don't know. I don't know where this... I need to put this in my mind. Where is this triple road line in the middle here? Forest Reserve. We've got the yellow outers, which puts us in South Africa, doesn't it? Yeah. But why is that? I don't know where these like triple lines are, and I wish I did, but I don't. So maybe this is like Cape Town kind of thing. I don't know. Maybe I'll just go center just to try and get a bit better points. Okay, so that's just pure South Africa. Sometimes has those lines. Okay. Not too bad. That's 4,000. That nearly gets us to 20k, does it? Yeah, that's a good score. Arbitrary worlds. Pretty good. Pretty happy with that. All right, we've been on for an hour and a half. Now we finally got everything working. I think that I think I'm going to call it at that. Maybe I'll jump in on. Wait, what day is it today? Friday. Yeah, I think I'm just going to call it at that. That was pretty fun. I don't have anything else really that I'm looking to do, so maybe we'll get a little video out of the zigzag thing. Could be fun. And yeah. All right. I'll see you guys next time. Have a great evening or morning. That is day... What day was it? 18? Day 18? Complete? It's been fun. Good people in the chat today. Good times. Loving that. All right. See you around. See you, Dano, if you're still here. I'll see you guys when I see you.